3, 2, 1, go!
I am glad to be starting this match. I don't think I could have taken another one of the high-tier dad jokes. And yet, I'm still antsy for more. CPR up high for the Red Alliance. 48-44 out of the autonomous mode. Red Alliance in the lead. Octobots putting one up and knocking down an algae for the Red Alliance. Bird Brains from Buchanan. They're putting up some coral as well over on red. Never mind, it falls down. .5507, Robotic Eagles gets an L3. CPR, another algae. Ooh, bounce, bounce, bounce around that barge. Barge bouncing indeed, and it looks like it's good and in. They're readjusting to make sure that the ball doesn't bounce out of the barge. Barge ball bounce, very bad. Doing a little bit of hokey pokey over at the human loading station on the Red Alliance. 120-109, very close, somewhat close match. 841, they're the Biomechs over on blue. They're running some very simple back and forth cycles. That's how you play this game. Simple, reliable, back and forth cycles. Octobot scoring level 1 unintentionally, but hey, we take that. That's 3 points. Biomechs, Robotic Eagles, both up for the Blue Alliance. We're down to 35 seconds remaining in the match. 153-162. Blue Alliance with the less than 10-point lead. Ooh, Torbots shooting an algae up and over to the red side of the field. If red could capitalize on that algae availability, that could be a huge opportunity for them. Oh, CPR scoring on an already existing coral. Knocks a couple seconds off their cycle, but they're still good to go. The climbs are starting with 3 seconds remaining. 2 climbs on red, maybe 2 climbs on blue, and that's how we'll end our match. Wow, what a match. 209-205. This is a, wow, that's actually real close. Almost decided by fouls, almost.
Only 4 points separated these two alliances. Aiden, what do you think?
You know, I was watching this match. Blue had such a strong lead with the coral, and it was seeming really convincing that they were going to run away with it. Red started to bring things back with 90-84, the Octobots delivering that algae. And there was a point where, you know, I felt like things were going great for Blue, and then I watched 1197 grab an algae off of the floor at around the 30-second mark and start delivering it. And I had this moment of like, oh, wait, they were clearing all the algae off the reef earlier. Why didn't we go directly to barge? And sure enough, you know, 1 algae and 1 L1 coral making the difference here. I think there may have been some optimization from the Blue Alliance that could have turned this around, but there are also some missed shots, so it's not to say that, oh, any one team or any one thing impacted this match and turned it around, but there are just so many opportunities for this to be Blue's game to win here. So very, very close game.
Yeah, I think it's really interesting to look at these scoring donuts, and you can see the Blue Alliance actually scoring more total coral, right? But the algae made the difference for red. Something else is you could hear, I think everybody in this venue could hear 1671. They were driving it like they stole it. They were going directly into the human loading station, directly into the reef, and they were driving it like they mean business, and it showed. All right, what do we got for match 46?
Up next in match 46, we have our third-ranked team, 694 Stypulse over on blue. You know, what can we expect from these two alliances?
I think Stipulse has been really consistent, and they've shown that they have the super high-level autos. So I think that pairing with 581, they're really going to put on a show. And then you see over on the Red Alliance, 44-14, 28-13, and 9-7-1. All three of those teams, absolutely phenomenal, crazy firepower. But it's going to go back and forth, I think.
Yeah, I feel really confident about the complementary ability between 28-13 and 44-14. I think they cover each other really, really well with High Tide able to get those high algae and Gearheads keeping it down low, able to fill up the L1 trough as well as doing L2, L3. Like these two on their own are already great, and just throwing Spartan Robotics in the mix, it's like, hey, that's a nice add-on to have here too. So I feel really strongly about the Red Alliance going into this match. Blue Alliance, definitely a force to reckon with, as we mentioned. 6-9-4, you can't fake third place, and they may shoot up even further. Like, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, let's send it down to the field for match 46.